guys. So this is the third part of this collection of videos. Okay, checking that I have my mic, amazing. I'm making this screen bigger, and yeah, now we are finishing the upper body and hopefully the lower body, and then I will just start posing the character to test if it's this rig is actually working, and then doing some polishing on top. Let's go. So a small. Let's kill this dude. So before recording this video, I was like, shoot. It's like if I change this arm to this, then I want this to drag the hand. So I could go here inside of this, take this curve here, connect it here to this part here to the bottom of this multi-port out, keep connecting it out, and then grabbing this thing and connect it here to the hand, and then adding the kinematic transformation kinematic output. That's the shit. Yeah, that's the shit. I can put a kinematic output here, and this will help me move this with the hand. But there is something tricky here that if I do this, then the hand is disconnected from this forearm chain, and that will bring a lot of troubles because I will no longer be able to move this. So I was like, and then I went to watch YouTube videos, tutorials on, on YouTube, like how to rig arms and everything. So I went, of course, to the tutorials from Matt Watts, and yeah, I noticed like he just left this hand alone and keep this hand hierarchy connected to the forearm. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And if I need to use this one arm just for fast movements, I will then just track the hand to connect with the arm, because most of the time I do feel I'm going to be using this arm in general. Maybe. So so that's something that I will be thinking about, and I can always do that change super fast. And even if I am animating and I need one arm more than the other, then I can just do those changes super fast in the rig instead of just trying to find out for many hours like how to actually have both at the same time. Something that I have no idea. So this is Ramon. This is Ramon. These are some screenshots that I did from the pneumatic to know which are the poses that I have to achieve and to just have a better idea of like what do I have to have ready in this rig. Now, one of the things is like I need a shirtless version of this rig in which I'm going to put also some piercings in the nipples. That'll be cool. Like here, see? Well, I'm going to add a piercing there. So let's go. Let's continue with this rig. Awesome. So that arm is ready. If I need the kinematic output, I can always put it here. So if another animator is working on this, I will leave this kinematic output here and I will connect this thing here, so I can just be like, hey dude, if you need to use these nodal arms more, nodal arm connect with hand. Heyo, hello. If you need to use the nodal arms, please, we have to be gentle. Connect this to the hand. And a smiley face. Awesome. And then I can put like a green color here like this, and this will be like, and if we change here, we can immediately have this amazing thing here. Awesome. Let's solve another issue. Amazing. Let's solve another thing, and this is that I need this to merge here with the body. So how do I do that? I have no idea. So that's something I'm going to figure it out. So I need this arm line art. So the arm line art, the upper arm line art. I need the upper arm line art. So I'll take it out here. I need that thing to be cut by the outer patch of the torso. Let's see. Dude, there's a storm and a lot of rain outside. Okay, so this is not working. Maybe I need this to cut by the color art. This is not working either. So let's see. Wait, what if I bring this forward? Okay, now we're talking. Now we are facing all of these issues. Maybe the outer patch. This feels that is working, something like this. Yes, sir. This is the way to go now. Now, yes, is with the outer patch that needs to cut that. Now, where's the emoji? Where's the emoji? There you go. So. Let's try something. Let's copy and paste this here. Because, and then if I do that, wait, stop. Awesome. There you go. Let's play around that. So okay, if I have that, come on, dude, come here. If I have that, let's pause this, dude. Let's pause this. So, foop, fumbing, fumba, tuki. I'll go like this, and then I'll go like this to create this one lining style that I love. Let's look at this. Horrible. Awful, 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 awful. So I also need this to be colored by color. This is when the thing starts getting messy. So maybe no. Think. Okay, let's pose this arm first so I don't see this weird thing. Am I not? Yeah, this is still straight because I want to keep that straight arm there just in case. There you go. This is thin here. Starts getting thicker towards the bottom, towards the wrist. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dude, this is super fast with the other type of arm. Let's look at this. Will I need the other? Which arm will I need the most? I think the normal arms are okay for this, to be honest. But either ways, no, doesn't matter. I can change that. That's not the main. That's not the main issue, guys. That's not the main issue. This is the main issue. The shoulders. We're fixing the shoulders first, not the arms. You see, I almost get lost in another thing that was not a priority. Or I catch it. I catch myself in time. Fuck off. There you go. There you go. That's my arm. Awesome. Now, how can I fix this? Because I don't actually need shoulders for this. Or maybe if I have a shoulder and I use that shoulder to cut, to work as a cutter for that part of the arm, maybe, just maybe, that will work. If I go here and create a shoulder that works like, so this is the trick. I come here, I create a circle the same size of this arm. Something like that, yes. Yeah, something like that. And then I come here and do the same. And then I grab this and I put this on my shoulders. I create a peg. Upper body connected here. Awesome. Then I grab this. It's still raining. So you're like this. Tuck. Boop. Erase this. Now, if I color this inside the color art, back t-shirt color, and I put this black color, and then I am like This shoulder here, this no longer cuts with this, but will cut with the shoulder. So for the shoulder, I have also liner color and all of those things here. Pack, pack, pack. This, and this. Pop, pop. And then I have this here. And I have my outer patch from the line art also going out of here. Pack. This outer patch will cut this shoulder. And this outer patch will cut my arm. I have something. I feel I have something here. It could work. Then I go to display here. And then I put a deformer. But before putting a deformer, I'll put some more points. Come on. Then I'll just delete this and repaint this with more points now that I transfer. Awesome. I put a deformation, parented peg. Then I'll create here this thing here. Pack. Awesome. Pack. Amazing. Pack. And then here. And then here. Pack. Incredible. Parented peg. Now, this shape is the one that will give me this shape of. This is the thing that will cut my arm inside of this. See how this looks like? I think we have something here. But also these shoulders, I have to deform these shoulders to have the shape that I want here to create this one lining style from the. Oh my, it worked. So it actually seems to be working. Then I can create this rounded shape like this here. Oh, it also cuts there in the armpit. I need an overlay layer. I need an overlay layer for the armpit part of the t-shirt. Wait, why is this revealing here? This is me figuring out how to rig this part of the character. There you go. Awesome. Why is this happening? See, this thing, why is happening? Let me make this screen bigger just to tell you. I have no idea. Let's make this smaller. But this is something that I will ask for help. Because I have no idea why is that happens. And dog should I remember I had that issue and I just connected a lot of outer patches. It's like when I don't know something, just go directly to the outer patches. It's like, is this something that could solve my issue? But yeah, I have no idea why that happened, so I'll just figure it out later. Now the torso, the shoulder, the torso. Can I put all of this behind? Yeah, it's behind the torso. So this is my torso. And I'll put, get out of here, you. Then I have to come here. Opa, and then I'll cut this line around here. And then I'll grab an overlay, overlay layer, put this here, and put this here. Opa, come here. And this overlay layer should be there. What if I clone this? No, clone selected drawings only. And what if I connect this here, and then I can put a peg here and I bring this forward. Awesome. Yes. Perfect. It worked. So the thing is, like, I cloned the torso, I put an overlay layer on that torso, so this torso only reveals this overlay layer. And get out of here and Now the same issue. How to fix this? Something like this. Maybe something like this. And then I come here. No, 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 no. I cannot move this thing like crazy too much. Have to be there at the edge with the other part of this. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, okay. It works, but it works, but, but these lines here. Why this line is showing like this? Maybe I can. Hmm. Hmm. No, 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 no. So I can use that my shoulders to cut that line, so I can just enjoy working. Wait, 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 wait. There might be another way. Poop, thinner, thinner, poop. Ah, there you go, thinner. Oh, la concha. Wait. Taca. Poop. Something like this, something like this, something like this. Tuki tuki. Tucson. Awesome. Up. Of course, I have to duplicate this arm, but before doing that, I want to just see if I can solve this issue here. So let's think. If I'm having a line there in the middle of the arm and the shoulder, in the part that is intersecting, then I remember once someone told me like put like a scale. What's the name of that thing? A scale output? No, it's no. What's the name of that thing? Wait. Let's go to my library, because in my library I have some stuff. And if I come here to my dogshot comp, and I come inside of dogshot comp matter resize. Let me see if I interact. Yeah, okay. So the matter resize, what it does is, wait, which is the thing that I'm cutting here? It should be like the color of of this. So if I put a matter resize here, and then I make this bigger. No. What if I put -2? It's working. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Dude, I can't believe this. It worked. So the thing is like, before when I tried this, it never worked because I always put positive numbers here, like 3, 4, or something, so it make it look worse. But right now, because I worked on another project, and then I remember that they used to put negative numbers here. I tried again after I tried it before induction and it didn't work, and I tried again after working on this other project that they used the same thing but in reverse. Then I tried it here because I remember that in this second, and it needed help. It worked. Now that issue is solved. The other issue that I need to solve is this: the way that this part of the arm cuts with the shoulder. Because the ideal thing will be like all of this line goes all the way through this, like this, but but it's not showing here. So I want to tell that this line art here should also be cut by not only the outer patch of the shoulder, but I also want it to be cut by a lot of thought process here. And it is to be cut by the color art of the torso. No, 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 no. Maybe what I can do is auto patch of the torso. Let's see if this auto patch thing works. It worked. This is what I say. Like every time that I don't know like how something works, I play with the auto patches. Okay, I will not be happy yet because I still have to post this character in different poses and see if it's actually working. But for now it is. So I'll leave it like that, and then I'll come back again when posing and seeing if this is actually working. So another thing that I want to do here is like before cloning this and putting a peg, the first thing that I should have done here is putting a deformer. So I'll come here to the torso display 2, and put a deformation thing here, pack, and start putting lines like crazy. Book 3 lines here so I can actually create super curvy lines on this part. Here on this part of the torso, one in the center, yeah, 3 lines too. And here another line in the middle, another point here, another one here, and another one here. Awesome. And parented pick. Now, what I can do is, oh well, I can duplicate this, notes, duplicate, and I can connect this thing here so it actually also have the same, deformers. Awesome. Saving time. Now let's try this. Up. This is the overlay. So yeah, you see, I can make this line going up or down. I don't know if I should put the deformer point here, closer to this armpit, so I can actually move that. Or should I leave? I will leave it there. It's like a minimum thing. I'll not waste time on that. Okay. Every time that I see these nails, I think these nails should have a color. Oof! What if this dude is super dark, super emo, that the nails are black? Oh, no. What if one nail is black and the other one is white and the other one is... I'll think about it. I'll ask my friends. I'll be like, time to talk about nails, guys. Which one you prefer for this dude? Super emo. Mama, I can put. In the meantime, I'll put just the skin color, like the darker skin color there. Fuck, not bad. Just a screen capturing here for later. Awesome. I have my arms there. Now. The arm, the shoulders. Okay, so I will cut. I will clone this arm and move it to the other side. Let me double check if everything is correct here. Awesome. Notes, clone drawings only. Connect this here. Connect. I can have my own cutter here and make this cut this part too. I can connect this directly to here. I'm just doing the same thing that is happening here. And create a composite here, which is attaching these two things here. Back. Let me open things a bit. Sorry, so it's not too messy. Boop. Awesome. Now I have to clone this. P. I flip this 4. Why? Why is this happening to me? Oh. Back. Flip. And now I have to move this a bit here. Like that is okay. Yeah, a little bit there. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So I'll put a static transformation and then I will bake this thing and then I'll remove this shit and then I will survive. Yeah, I'll move this like this and this like this to create this one lining thing that I love. Awesome. Why do I have this thing here? What is this? What is this? Where's my shoulders? Where's my shoulders? Where's my shoulders? So in order to start to avoid this, like looking around the rig for all of these things, I will create a handle for the shoulders. So it's I can select that easily. Why is this happening here? Maybe I could just maybe yeah. Is this neck? So I have to play with the three: the shoulders, the neck, and the arms. Amazing. Now this I can make this rounded. Why? Why? Oh, this could be the T-shirt, and this could be. Huh? Oh, oh, guys. Hmm. Maybe because I also need a T-shirt. Maybe this is the way to do that. That I didn't know. Nice. So I have my arms here. Awesome. And okay, Ramon arms. What else do I have to do around here? Think, Henry. Think. Oh, I need a logo for the T-shirt. But before that, okay, let's add the nipples and the inside part of the torso and all of that. Okay, okay. So, how can I do this? So let's create a new layer. Here in the middle. Okay, so this torso. Let's move all of this. I'll need more space. So I need this dude also a version without a t-shirt. So I'll create here nipples. And the nipples will be attached here to the torso. Ah, awesome. And we'll be here. Maybe, yeah, let's put it there in the meantime. Now let's design the nipples. I'll put these 10, no 12, no 5. Those are too big of a nipple. I'll do something like this. Maybe I'll put 4, 3, 2, 3, 2. And then coming like this, erasing this upper part here. Coming here. Wait. Wait. There you go. Awesome. Now I will taper this line. So it goes like this here and goes like this here. Awesome. Something like that. Yeah, something like that is okay. Maybe I'll open this a little bit more. Boop. Then I'll put a little bit down, and then on top of this, I'll put some piercings. Now the piercing will be super fun if I move this in the animation. So let's do that. Let's put this in the middle, down here, and this line towards here. This line starts getting thinner here, like the rings. Whoop. So it's getting thinner there, and it's thicker at the bottom. So I can increase this. I can increase this. And I can increase this. And this line also should be around there. No. Okay, I should leave more space there. That's a huge piercing. Something like that. Fucking remembering piercings. Okay, there you go. I'll add this little curve towards that side. I can make this even thinner. One. Yeah. something like that. Awesome. And okay. Wow, I thought this was going to be simple, but now I'm going all in. I'm going all in, creating a rig system for this nipple. So the nipple, we have the nipple. Let's put like nipple center, and then let's create another like piercing. Awesome. And then we could put this here, connect this. No, I need one peg for each one of this. Tuk. And think, Henry, think. Okay, this piercing goes here. This nipple center goes here. Yes, too sharp. That's better. Pop. Let me add more points here on this to make this smoother. Awesome. Nipple center, nipples. So I can put these something like this. I can make here something like this. And the piercing, something like this. So I can actually animate this piercing like this. Amazing. Color. This is going to be like a gray color around, like bluish or gray. Nipple center. This is the darker skin of the darker color of the skin. Color. Come on. Paint color. Awesome. What else? Okay, this round shape. Boop. Awesome. And now the order. This goes here. This goes like this. Amazing. Now everything is together. Yeah, this is the main peg, which is this could be nipples MP because I'm going to clone. I need a nipple MP for this. Nipple NP OG. So if I need to do some changes, I'll do it there. Then I'll put this here. Then I'll move this here. Then I'll go here. Nodes, clone. Like, you know why? Like, sometimes this becomes super automatic because it's always the same process. It's not like this rigging is not my favorite part of an animation project, to be honest. And when I rig, most of the time I am listening to podcasts or something like that, so I don't feel like I am just for hours doing technical stuff. I don't really enjoy doing too much of technical stuff. I really like to draw or to animate. Those things are like you experience, you actually experience. Here in rigging is everything technical, and I have to think a lot. Boring, baking media. Go back, nipple, get out of here. Awesome. So I have my two nipples here. Like, put it here. Awesome. What else? Okay. Now I need a shirtless version of this dude. But I also look at here the screenshots of the animatic. There are some parts here where I still have the T-shirt and also the like the naked torso. So I'll do two things. I'll create a torso, three versions of the torso. One of the torso without a T-shirt, one with the torso with a T-shirt totally ripped off, and I'll create another drawing in which I will put like to hand drawn and freehand drawn a T-shirt, so I can have these type of foldings here. Awesome. So let's go here for the torso, and let's create a new torso. Like, I will duplicate this, and instead of having this black fill, I'll put the skin color. There you go. I hate symmetry, and these nipples are too symmetrical. So I'll do something like this. I'll do something here like this. And these piercings, I'll do something like this. Yeah, a bit better, a bit better. Now, when I'm having this t-shirt shirtless dude, I can just get rid of this thing here on the arms and let's see if it's working. Yeah, it's working. And I can also get rid of this part of the neck. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. We have the naked dude like that. So I can just disable those things and that will work. Let me, and I can also, I can, yes, it's possible. Yeah, it looks good. Well, I'll fix these things later, but now I'm seeing like I will create on the rig two versions. The rig completely without a t-shirt, like fully naked here, and another one with the t-shirt. So I will put the all the poses next to each other, but then I will create another turnaround without a t-shirt, so I can have all the deformers clean and ready to use for those poses. Awesome. There you go. Here and these dudes. Oh yes, yes. So it would be cool if I can turn all of these on and off immediately, so I can grab all of this nipples centers piercing, and I can node sync layer with nipples. Let me put here nipples sync, so I know that those are the ones I have to sync layer with nipple sync. The music changed into a deep rave right now. Awesome. So if I go like this and I create a new one, poop, all of them disappear. And on this new one, I can create the following. I can create a visual peg or a handle that looks something like this. I will freehand this. Awesome. I'm having fun with this handle, so I'm trying to make this funny. Too much. Let's see. So I'll put this here, like, and then I will color this like this. No, come on. Okay, I'll color this like this. Paint it. No! Lower the opacity here. Okay. Awesome. Now that's my visual peg. So they'll be like, book nipples, turn this on. Nipples, turn this off. Nipples, turn this on. Nipples, turn this off. Hmm. Now, the thing here is that now, what? Why you take me all the way here? There you go. Now this thing will be on the underlay layer and only on that one. And the underlay layer here, I have a dance bar in my head right now. So the thing here is that, okay, this is all in the line art. So this will be only line art layer, and the underlay layer, which is the visual peg or the handle, will have a visibility node which will only be seen. See, I turn on the render view, I can look at it there. I can go soft render, turn that off, and I no longer see it there. So I can just enable and disable the nipples like that. Now I did that huge change here. I'm going to delete this one here and notes clone selected drawings, and I'll connect this with this one here. No. So there you go. That's it. Maybe I'm picky with these things. Maybe, yes, I can take that. out of it. Awesome. You can put this line here. Awesome. Awesome. And this goes like this. Amazing. And then I'll color this inside. I'll go here with my paint on paint and blah 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 tool. And it also change here. So this is the tool that I need to put these nipples, and then I can change here to the white color, nipples, nipples. Oh, I want the black color here, nipples off, nipples off. Amazing. Let's go. And the nipples, yeah, are there. Amazing. Awesome. What else? What else? I have the naked version of this dude already done. Oh, I need ombligo. I don't know what the name of that thing is in English, but you'll see what I mean once I start drawing that. So before, let me put a backdrop here on the arms. Insert backdrop, and I'll call these arms. Now I'll put orange. I don't have orange here. I'll put a pink. Now purple, and then on the shoulders, no, insert backdrop. Let me move this a little bit here. In the shoulders, I can have a black, red. Shoulders. Oh, you know what? Let's have an orange. Shoulders one. Get out of here. Awesome. What else? So that's the upper body. The upper body, it's done. See the torso and the arms, the torso, the arms, and the head. And now we're going with the lower body. What is this? Neck and head. Let me create a bigger composite here. Insert backdrop, head and neck. This is upper body. Let's turn on again this, and let's create the hips. Hips, center line. Upper leg, lower leg, this thing in the pants, and the shoe. Awesome. And with this, I'm ready to start with the lower body, which I'll consider and do it on another video. But from here, we solve a lot of issues right now, guys. You see? Wait, let me put these bigger and just recap. So what we did on this video was finishing the upper body, making sure the shoulders connect properly with the arms, and that I can keep this rhythm between the neck, the shoulders, and the arm with this shoulder piece that I added. So I can keep that rhythm, that one-lining effect. What else do we did? That, and just being able to change the arms from one piece to two pieces if needed by just connecting this to the hand. So it's very handy, and I don't spend too many hours like figuring out how can I have both at the same time. And that's it. Now I'm going to be working on the legs, and after that start posing these characters. So hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye. Poop.